Good morning, party people. Good morning. Welcome to Friday. It's Friday, y'all. We made it. Oh, yeah. We do a little happy dance about it. Shake your butt weird. Don't shake it too much. Don't want to fall out of your chair. Good morning. All right, y'all. Today is Friday. It is Friday morning stuff and things. And we got a mess. Let me show you. It's still a mess from yesterday. And what do we do with a mess? We just make our way off the mat. That's what we do. That's what we do. Oh, hello, Mr. Bunson. Wait, have we disturbed your slumber, sir? You don't look like you're ready to be at work on Friday. No. No, you're not ready? I can tell by the rest of your employees just laying about. Yeah. Are you going to come up here and say hello? Or are you just going to stare at me from the floor in disgust? Come in. This is no. Are you going to come up here? Because I'm going to continue on if you're not. He's sitting by the fan of the computer. Is this your own personal little Bunson fan? That's not really what it's for. It's just like... He's silly. Oh, sorry. Bunson is... Oh, yeah, he changed his mind. I have hot coffee, friend. Mr. Bunson, just say good morning to everybody. Why do you always look mad when you're up here? Mr. Bunson, if you don't know, this is Mr. Bunson. And he is not mad all the time. He's actually big fat baby pants. Big fat baby pants, Mr. Bunson. Yeah, so it's Friday, and it's messing with Bunson Day. What do you think about that? Show him your white spot. Say, look at my white spot. Don't look at it too much. Yeah. Yeah. They said, oh, Mr. Bunson. Yeah, this is Mr. Bunson. Mr. Bunson was my first adult cat, indoor cat I ever had. I'm gonna tickle your toes. I'm gonna tickle your toes. Yeah, he prefers to sit like this because he's weird. When I try to hold him other ways, he doesn't really care for it much. And some of Mr. Bunson's other fun activities are he likes to do his own live streaming in the middle of the night when no one's watching. Okay, Mr. Bunson, get down. Oh, yeah, covered in here. He likes to have his own live streaming. Sometimes he rearranges all the cameras and the mats and things of that nature. I don't know exactly what he's doing. I think he's maybe just critiquing my work behind my back on my own channel. I think he's got winter in on it too. But yeah, so anyway, that's what we're doing today. How did he get the name Mr. Bunson? His name was Bunson when we adopted him. We adopted him. And his name was Bunson. And I called him Mr. Bunson when he started taking the stove apart in the kitchen. There you go, Mr. Bunson. Yes. Some of his other favorite activities is he likes to eat plastic. I don't know why. I think it's probably not great. So that's why we have these little things all over the place. And we put the little plastic, like when we make the plastic bags for beads, and we put them on here. Because otherwise, if they're free, Bunson will eat them. Because he's a weirdo. Sounds like a hard-working man. Yeah, he's always at the job. He's on the job. That one is over there just sleeping with her head in the pillow. I messed my camera up. Okay, you guys. Good morning. Hi, PK. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Susan. Hi, Mary. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Victoria. Hi, everybody. If I missed you. Hi, Robin. Hello. Always being helpful, that Mr. Bunson. Oh, yes. Sounds like he's a hard-working man to me. I finished my FOC. I just need to post it. Awesome. Yeah, somebody messaged and said that they were unable to review the FOC from the link. And I don't know why that would be. Unless something was going on. I don't know. I got 2 reviews from the FOCs that people did reviews. But the person who said they couldn't do it, I didn't get a review from them. So I don't know what the situation is. Oh yeah, and then I tried to put on these nails because I was like, oh, I gotta do bargain bead box today. I better get these nails done. No, these nails are bad and they have to get off of here as soon as we're done. As soon as we have a free moment. You're still waiting for it to get here? Oh my goodness. This is a fellow slave of cats. Right? I don't know. I didn't get a cat until we lived here. Bunson was my first cat. How old are you, Bunson? You're like 5? I think Bunson's like 5. Okie doke, let's do this. Let's do some beading, yeah? Want to? I think. You guys, I'm so excited about today. Today is going to be an exciting day. I'm excited. I don't know why. I'm just like, yeah, it's going to be a good day. Like, why have a bad day when you can have a good day? You know what I mean? Although, don't kill people with your optimism, because sometimes that's just not for everybody. But I'm optimistic today. It's a good day. All right, do the bead mat. I got my first live package yesterday. I love it all. Yay, Lori, we're so glad. Look at my horrible nails. This one, that's my real nail. That's my real horrible nail. These are my real horrible nails. My fake horrible nails. I gotta go. I don't like them. But whatever, here we are with our super glue, with our Loctite super glue. You know how that is? You know? If you know, you know. Alright, so this is my bead mat. I didn't clean it up because I didn't clean it up, and Phyllis wasn't here and she didn't clean it up, so it's not cleaned up. So we still have stuff on the bead mat. This is what it looks like. This is what's on there. We're going to make some stuff with what's on this bead mat, because that's how you clean your bead mat, in case you're wondering. What's up with this light? Is it doing too much? Let me get a little better handle on the light situation. One moment. Let's see how, oh, now I pushed a button. Go away. I want to see if this lighting situation will be. Just make it, whoa. Let's not be getting crazy. I've blinded myself. One moment. I just wanted this one to be brighter, but okay. We'll deal with that at another time, I guess. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I'll adjust to being blind. Good afternoon. Okay, so we got these little beads. Let's make something with them, huh? These were $1. These are opaque luster turquoise. Opaque luster turquoise. Size 6. And we have these guys, also size 6. Metallic rainbow iris. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. We all have stuff all over our bead mats. I know, that's right. That's why I said it's fine. We're just gonna make something with it. Now these are not 8s. I'm sorry, 6s. These are 8s. So I don't know if I want to dump those out right now. I've got a button. I've got a button with a thistle on it. I've got a charm with a thistle on it. Is that too many thistles? How many thistles is too many? They grow in a patch, right? .5. We've got black and we got brown. Both are cute. Both are cute. Why not do both? We have 2 buttons. We'll do both. Both is good. Let's start with the brown one. Hello. Button. Who's got the button? Hi, Kathy. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Robin. Good afternoon, Anita. Hello, Beading with Nicole. Okie dokie. So we're going to make a button bracelet on leather. Can't remember how much leather I need for these. I'll do 1 wingspan just in case. I don't think it's that many. Okay, we are using 1.5 millimeter leather. This is from the Taylor's Falls Bead Store, the ones we sell on the roll. This is technically, though, from Leather Cord USA leather. Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Elizabeth. We have 1 wingspan of it because I can't remember how much I actually used for these. Oh, maybe that's enough. Yeah. So we are going to start with our button. Do we want to paint our button? Or are we going to just leave it for now? We could paint it after if we want. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to put the button on there. I'm totally late. You're not that late. We've only been on the internet for like 14 minutes. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, right here. Now, here's the deal. If you know some fun, cool knots, If you know fun, cool knots, this is where you would apply those skills. I do not have those skills, so I'm just going to tie an overhand knot, and it looks like this. Now, I'm not going to pull it way up. I'm going to pull it pretty close, but not all the way up to where the button is, because this is the part that's going to go through the buttonhole, and it needs a little bit of space to move around. I'm just going to put it there. And I'm going to make sure it's tight. Paint. Yeah, Marianne, paint. Paint. Yeah, paint. Patina paint for your button if you want to. Yeah. Okay, I want to put this on a bail. So I can put it on the leather. So let me grab a bail. And while I'm up, I don't know if we'll use the paint, but I'll grab it so you can see what I'm talking about. And do I need anything else? I need some oval jump rings. I should have those running around somewhere. Okay, hold on. Ooh. I forgot why I came over here. Oh yeah. Deeper, great. Losing my mind. And what else? I said things. I think that's all things I said. Oh, we are making a wrapped leather bracelet? Yes. These are large hole bails. They look like this. I'm going to put my charm on there, which you wouldn't have to put on here, but I'm going to, so I can put it over both strands of the leather, right, to make it large hole. So we do have some of these. They're going to come out on Monday with all the other large hole beads. Oh no, that's not this Monday. It's next Monday. But I do have some of those coming out. And then just for reference, these are the ones that I just recently bought from Ranger. Remember when I told you guys Ranger was having their sale? So these are the ones they sent me. I have to get another box because my box is full. But these are the old school patina paints from Vintage. You can buy them on Ranger's website, rangerinc.com. And a lot of times they'll have them on sale because they're not making new of these anymore. So these ones are probably older. They're now making the Ultimate paints by, is that also by Vintage? I don't know. I don't know if Ranger makes those for them. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, they have the Ultimate paints. So you can use, these are for metal. So that's what I was saying, like we could paint our button. We could paint it like purple and green if we wanted. How did the skillless party go for you and Shannon? It went pretty good. We were showing Molly how to put some things on there. I'm hoping that they can, I gotta get some jump rings. I'm hoping that they can get the skillless going on, the two of them, which is hard because they don't know what everything is, you know. I mean, they're pretty good. Shannon's learned a lot since she's been here. Molly's really new, so she's not familiar with a lot of things. I can't remember what I'm looking for. Jump rings. You guys, I swear it's a thing. So sometimes it's hard for them, like if I wanted to record a video. My goal is that I could like be recording a video while they're doing the skillless, or like doing something, you know, that only I can do. But I wonder. I don't think I want to do that. I have these closed jump rings that I don't use very often. I was like, oh, I could use those, but I don't want to. you know, it's a work in progress. We're all kind of adapting to our new role. So since Molly's here and she's basically doing half of Shannon's job, Shannon has half of her job where she's like trying to figure out what she's doing, you know? And so she's working more on like the inventory side. And she's trying to get kind of adjusted to that. What's going on here? Ow. Ow. I see. Let me use these stainless steel ones. Yeah, so she's getting adjusted to that. And I'm getting adjusted to doing more managing of people and less stuff. But I really need to be doing stuff. If that makes any sense. So, anyways, we're all adjusting. That's what's happening. But it's going well. Good morning. Ooh, it's hot in here. Okay, I'm using stainless steel oval jump rings, size 6. Let's do this. Oh, wait, we can't yet. We gotta get our charm ready. Hi. Good morning. Yeah, so they're all doing really good. Nobody works on Friday. I go to the store Friday. And so they're not here Friday. Everybody will come back Monday for the Claim It Live bead sale. So we try to get ready, you know, the week before. So we like do our one Claim It Live bead sale and we try to get everything out and then we start prepping for the next week. Okay, so here he is. Now he is large hole. All right. So, I have to cut these at an angle, I think. And I cut these at an angle so they're easier to go in the beads because these are size 6 beads. So I'm going to cut it and just make it easier. So they're like pointy. And I'm going to put, let's see, am I going to do a pattern? Do I want to do a pattern? I could. I don't know what pattern I want to do. So I think I might just do this one. Okay, so I got a teal one on the top on one strand of leather, and then I've got my jump ring on both. Now I'm going to take this bottom one that doesn't have a bead, and I think I just go every other one. Maybe I should not. Maybe I should color block. I think I'll color block. That seems good, right? Okay, so you put that one on the bottom. Then you put your jump ring on both. You can worry about where the splits are in your jump rings if you want to, but I just wait till the end and then flip them all to one side because otherwise, you know, who's got the time? It looks like. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to the top. Yes, color block. Sorry, how long is your piece of leather? My piece of leather is 1 wingspan. You do not have to use oval jump rings either. I just like the way that they kind of put the leather together. You can use round ones. I was going to use those like closed ones just because I don't use them that often. Or if you have like a size or a weird situation with some jump rings that you don't really use that much, I'd use those. These ones are stainless steel, and I actually do use these a lot, but I thought they'd go good with this guy. So as it starts to kind of tighten up, you can see like the jump rings are going to make a little V. And that's what we want. Easy peasy. Although I think I have enough teal beads here, whereas if I just kept going with this, it would just, like, I could make a couple of teal beads. I mean, like, I can make the whole thing teal. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do color blocking. Dun, dun, dun. Randy, not all the newbies understand a wingspan. Explain it. Oh, okay. A wingspan is this much. Like your bird. So you take your leather and you pull it out this much. As long as your wingspan is. I think mine's like 5 feet or something. 63 inches. How many is 63 inches? I give it a little oomph at the end because I'm short. 63 inches for me. What size beads? The beads are size 6. They're Tohos that I got from the art bead sale. We looked at them the other day. They're size 6. They were $1. The jump rings are a size 6 as well. The mileage may vary. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I forget. It doesn't really matter. I always like make up all my own terms anyway. And most of the time nobody has any idea what I'm talking about. But yeah. So here's what we're getting. And this is just super easy and simple. Right? And what I do like about it is when you get going a little bit, it will get some heft to it because these are glass. It'll get a little bit of heft, and then with the jump rings, and it feels pretty substantial, even though it's not like super crazy design or anything, you know. And they're kind of fun to make, especially if you're, you know. They do sell really well at shows. The buttons are fun to pick out. You know, like different types of buttons. We've done washers. You know, if you don't have a shank button, in my personal opinion, works best. And you can get shank buttons all over the place. And they have some really cool check glass ones available that have been out for a while. I think I have a bag of them somewhere. I got some vintage German ones, which I wanted to try out too. But I ordered this one specifically for leather bracelets because of the thistle. But like I said, I was not expecting it to be, it was a little smaller than I thought it would be, which it probably said in the description how big it was, but I just wasn't reading because I don't read things. Good morning. My leather is 1.5. 1.5 leather. Round. Mm-hmm. Good morning. Usually 6 feet. Usually 6 feet is a wingspan. A goddess bracelet. What's a goddess bracelet? Is that this? I don't know what that is. Good morning. Hi, Barb. I just received a bunch of metal buttons from that app that shall not be named. Oh! Is there a symbolic reason you chose the thistles? No, not really. The thistles just are very popular. We sell a lot of thistles. We have a guy in Taylor's Falls who makes thistle pewter pendants, but they're larger. They're mostly, I think, mostly related in, and I could be wrong, but like with the Celtic stuff, right? And there's meaning to the Celtic situation with the thistle. But I just got them because people like them. People like them. I don't know. You just got to pay attention to what you're doing. Make sure you don't mess up your little design here. That's what you are making, a goddess bracelet. Oh, well, there you go, I guess. I could be a goddess today. I'm for it. Might have to have a little more coffee. Hi, Bonnie. This size bead I can handle. This is a 6, Bonnie. It's a 6. No, yeah, it's a 6. That's, of course, it's like the largest size seed bead. I don't even think that's true. It's not the largest size seed bead, but like it's like the largest one I use. But this is what I was saying about you know, sometimes when you have when you can get a good deal on something, which we've talked about this order, I think, ad nauseum at this point, from Art Beads, you know, and if they have a sale, sometimes you gotta just get the stuff and then make the design later. You know, you gotta just get the stuff and figure out what you're gonna do with it after that. That's my advice. That's the bracelet that you are making, but you are using smaller beads, oval instead of round jump rings, and leather. Well, that doesn't sound anything like what I'm making then. Who says that? Is there people who say that? Thistles are from Scotland. Thistles are Scotland's national flower. Oh, what did I say? Oh, well, I said Celts. Isn't that Ireland and Scotland? I'm not as familiar as I need to be with that. Is it going to be a double or a single wrap? It's going to be a single wrap. Yeah, because I get bored. Like, I'm bored already. I gotta switch colors. Do I want to put this? I want to put this on the end. Do I? Or do I want to put it in the middle? I might want to put it kind of right here in the middle before I switch colors. So you gotta think too, when you wrap around, right? You're gonna have thistle here, because I don't want to put it at the other end and then I got 2 thistles next to each other. I'll put it here. Yeah, I lost it. Oh, it's not double-sided. Okay, so I gotta make sure that's going the right way. Just this way. Yeah? Okay. I think I will put that there. I'm gonna do a little knot right here. You don't have to do a knot, but I'm just gonna do one just because I'm gonna switch colors. I'm gonna make sure that I can make it really small so that my bail will fit over the top of it. I'm just warming it up and squishing it down so it's more flat. And then make sure this guy goes on the right way. The right way, yeah. Come on, you. Don't be a stinker. There you go. Scotland is also included in the Celtic stuff. That's what I thought, but I love it. It's going to be a double or a single. The bracelet you're making, but you are just using smaller beads. Do you have to pay attention to the tension that you use on this bracelet? If it's too tight, will it bend easily to fit the wrist? Yeah, there's really kind of no way to mess up the tension really on this, because when you're putting these on, you're just laying the leathers flat like this. You're not like pulling them tight or crisscrossing them or anything. So your beads are just going to lay on there the way that they should, you know. So you don't have to like make them super tight or anything. Every once in a while I'll pull like one cord just to make sure that it's making the little V, but I can't really mess it up. So now I'm going to switch colors, and I'm just going to start out the same way that I did before. And so I'm just going to get a different color. You don't have to color block this. You can leave it, just keep going with the teal or whatever. But I want to use both colors. So here we are. Get on there. I got these stupid fake nails on. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so my theory is like, so you can take this pretty basic idea about this leather bracelet, right? And so now it's just going to start, we're just going to start building up our V here on the other side. And you can adapt it really any way you wanted. Like you could do, you could use even smaller beads. You could use smaller beads with smaller leather. So you can use 1mm leather with the 8s, size 8 beads. The smaller it gets, you know, of course, the more intricate it usually looks, but also kind of the more scary things can be. My personal thing, I don't usually use 1mm leather a whole lot. I've had some bad experiences where like after a little bit of time it'll snap. And so this would probably be okay for a 1mm leather just because of the makeup of it. But I don't know, other things with the 1mm is a little bit scary. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. As you can see, I'm kind of rough on things. All right, so we're getting our little design back together here. Could you say hello to my cat Victor? He loves to watch me, and he's been sitting right next to me on the iPad during the show. Good morning, Victor. We're so glad that you are here helping with the beading process, and we couldn't do it without you. Please make sure you come back tomorrow and keep an eye on your mother. We're concerned about her because she talks to herself a lot. How's that, Jennifer? I swear, my cats think I'm crazy because they're like, all she does is talk to herself. We should pay attention because she just runs around here. There's nobody else here. She just talks to herself. They're like, she might get crazy, lose her mind one day. But yeah, so this is the idea anyway. Yeah, post a picture of Victor on the Facebook. Okay, so here's how we're looking. I might do just a little bit of this and then go back to teal. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Let's see how it feels. I usually just work from this side because I'm right-handed, so it's just easier for it to like be upside down. So if that's weird for you guys, sorry. I do that with a lot of stuff. I have no idea. Your husband has been out of the house for 204 days. Yeah, how is he doing anyway? If you can't have serious conversations with your cats and yourself, who can you talk to? Well, that seems fun, Kathy. I can never say that word, and also I can't. I am too impatient to try to make those bracelets. But they always look really cool. I am listening while separating my beads. Organizing. She's organizing. These are my people, Patty says. I know, right? I'll do a little bit more here. So the other thing about this is, like, say you just have a few beads left. I don't know how many this is. We could probably count them when we're done. I've made these into kits before, so I do want to say it's like maybe 58 to 62 beads. Like, you know, that's ringing a number in my head for some reason. Which is odd that I can remember that, but I can't remember why I walked over to the desk. But anyway. So, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, if you just had like maybe some leftover beads or something from a different project, or you just had a few, or if you want to mix them, like mix all your, do like monochromatic and do like all your different bead soup green, or, you know, your bead soup pink, if they're all the same size or whatever, you could do that. Like, there's a lot of things you could do. Oh, I messed up. See, look. He's on the wrong one. He's supposed to be on the bottom. He is doing great with his physical and speech therapist. Can eat some foods now. Thank you for asking. Good. So he's doing better. Hit the like button. Yeah, you can like me. It's free. It's free if you want to like me. I have to go to the grocery store today. Jefferson's coming home today. Yay! Super excited. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the same number, because why not? Because we're here. 9, 10. Yeah, so Jeff's coming home today for the weekend. I'm super excited, but that means I'll get nothing done over the weekend. He always uses the wash machine, because he brings all his clothes home to wash them here. And then he'll be like, you know, just here, so I won't get any beading or anything done. But that's okay. I don't mind. We just have to make sure we get everything we need to get done today. And if it doesn't get done today, I guess it just has to wait till next week. Because these are our options. I do have to do the dishes. So I got to go to the grocery store. I got to get the cat food. I got to do the dishes. I got to bring the trash can in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I lost count. I need one more. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I can't even remember all the other things. But yeah, so he should be home tonight. So I got a lot of time. Hey, did any of y'all go see that Mufasa movie? The Lion King one? I seen it's in theaters. Excuse me. Sorry. I thought maybe that might be something we could do this weekend. That'd be fun. Okay, this is what we got so far. I'm going to switch back to the blue. Randy, take some lion's mane to improve your memory. I just don't know if there's any hope for the wicked. I don't know. I'm not going to tie a knot. I mean, I could. If that makes you feel like something you want to do, you could totally do that. I'm just going to go ahead and do the switch. So I'm just going to go blue. I'm just going to go blue like nothing happened. Like nobody was watching. Good morning. Hi, Dot. I will keep positive thoughts. Hey. Hold on. Come here. No, you're going the wrong way. Okay. Let's try that again. This one said, no, that's blue. Something is happening. I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be blue. Just chill. I decided my system wasn't working for me, so I'm changing it all up. What are you doing, Deborah? With your system? Everybody's got a different system. I've said this numerous times. Like it kind of depends on what kind of beater you are. And you gotta be honest with yourself. Okay? You have to be. Let's not be fibbing with ourselves. If you're a mess, that's fine. Just be a mess. But make sure you know where all your stuff's at. Good morning, Janice. Maybe I will do better now. Yeah, coffee is required. I need some coffee too. Coffee. Oh, I wasn't in the chat box. Come here, Mousy. Coffee. Yeah, see? I'll just switch to blue like nothing happened. Ba-doo-ba-doo. And of course, dependent on what color leather you're going to use, you can use, this one's kind of a red-brown. And that makes certain colors pop compared to others, It kind of just depends on what you want to do. You can really get into this whole leather making situation if you want. Like, you can put a lot of thought into it if you need to. But they do sell, I'll give them that. I think at shows, I sell these for, like these ones with these small beads. I think they're like $18. Is it 18 or 20? I think it's 18. It's 18 depending on if they don't have any, like, I got some crazy check glass button, or I got some crazy amethyst button on there or something. Something like that. But if it's just like this kind of, they're 18. And they sell. We had some of those, you remember when we had those clay flower buttons? Do you guys remember that? Somebody out at TF made them. And they were like ceramic. They'd been fired. And they looked like flowers. And they were like washers. We used those. Those went really well. But those were kind of spendy. So, because I don't remember who made them, but I remember they were $4 for the button. So that's what I got going on over here. Oh, the other thing I was going to say about it is it does depend on also, you can do a time saving thing like I do if you want. Hey, what happened here? Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put on these other 12 beads, I guess. I didn't really plan on doing 12 beads and 12 beads, but I guess that's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing. But anyway, so you can add, instead of adding more beads and stuff, you can add an additional buttonhole and make them adjustable at the end, which I might do with this one because I do have a lot of extra leather on here, and because I couldn't remember how much I was going to need for this. But also, when you tie knots in your cording, you usually end up with, you end up with, that uses up a lot more leather and string than if you're not tying knots. So, the Master Healer Clear Quartz is associated with all the chakras, making it versatile stone for overall well-being. Yes. That's our like our main stone at Thunderhorse Descendant this month. I figured for like the starting of the new year and everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I always get to 9 and think it's 12 and it's not. Ooh. I made a couple of leather bracelets, loop that the button fits through. Broke, which was not great. The leather bracelets and the loop that the button fits through broke. What size leather was it, Makisha? I believe a 1.5. So it could be that the leather was maybe not great quality. It could be that it got really dried out for some reason. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I'm just trying to think. I've never personally had an experience where I broke a 1.5 millimeter leather. I've broke a 1 millimeter leather, but not usually 1.5. But that's just me. I think this is the last bead. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's cute. Fortunately, I don't know where everything is. Sorry, it's catching up on some comments. Not just a mess, but a hot mess. Deborah's going to use different storage containers. Are you undercharging for leather and time? That is pretty. I believe 1.5. Maybe it was a 1. And you use Leather Cord USA, right? It's there. Something to use to save it from drying out. Well, you can put oil. You can put oil on your leather if you want to. For the most part, Leather Cord USA is pretty good. They have the internal leather, and then it has like this, like usually the colored coating over the top. I have noticed with their leathers that sometimes the dyed, like really colorful ones, especially like the ombre colorful ones, those ones get kind of dried out for some reason. But other than that, I don't know why. I don't know why it would do that unless it was just maybe a 1 millimeter. As far as the undercharging for leather and time and things, that could possibly be. But also, I am a wholesaler, so my stuff is not always the same price, you know? So that's a thing. But yeah, this is an excessive amount. So we probably only needed half a wingspan. We probably only needed half a wingspan. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this. So this is the beaded portion. Now, if you had a bigger wrist and you wanted to make for a person with a bigger wrist, let me see where I'm at. So you got options here. So my wrist is actually pretty small. So if I was going to make this for an average person, and this is where you get options with your design. So like, okay, if I wanted to bead the rest of this, I could switch back to the purple, which I might do, and make it purple. So then when I put it all the way around my wrist, okay, I'm having a struggle here. When I put it all the way around, it would be beaded all the way around, right? However, you're also going to do your bead buttonhole, and that's you're going to need to do leather and stuff like that, and that's going to give you more length. So I'm going to keep this for me myself. So I'm not going to put more beads on. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a knot, just an overhand knot. And I'm going to bring it up close here to, oh, I got hung up my jump ring. Hold on, I'm hung up in my jump ring. There we go. Bring it right up to the butt, like that. Okay, and I kind of like, leather stretches, it'll give a little bit of stretch, so I kind of like warm mine up and like make sure it's really, you know, nice and tight. And then for my own wrist, when I go to measure it, because I like to wear mine tight, I'm gonna figure out where I want it to be. And this is where I'm gonna tie my knot. So I'm gonna scooch it out maybe like 1 millimeter or so, but not much, because it will give, because it's leather. So do it like that. So now I'm going to put this around like so. And this will fit my little tiny wrist. I gotta get him on there. Doing buttons with one hand. Doing buttons with one hand. Okay. So now here's what I was talking about. Let's say that I'm just going to show you this. I'm not going to keep this on my bracelet, but I'm going to show it to you. So what you could do is, if you knew the size of the person's wrist, okay, my wrist is really small. It's 6 1/4. Do you add glue? No, there's no glue. You don't have to add glue. You can if you want. I don't. So what you would do now is, I would probably, if I was just going to end this, I would put on some beads down here, like maybe 3, 4 on each, or 2 and 3. Tie a little knot so it has a little nubby, so it kind of looks like the beads are kind of falling off the little flower, you know, and I'd cut it. And it'd have a little tail. But if you were selling these, I would suggest you bead all the way to the button, and then you do your extender portion, because that would just work out better for you. So what you do now is you go and you just make another knot right here. I'm not going to tie it tight, but because then you can back this up, and this can be your second buttonhole, right? And now you have an adjustable size. And if you're like, well, but I got this blank piece of leather right here. Well, you could have a blank piece of leather right there and just leave it and not care anything about it. Or you could wind yourself up a little bead and you could put little charms on there with jump rings. So then it looks like it's supposed to be there. You could have put your charm here to begin with, you know, or a different one. I don't know if I'd have two next to each other. And you could even go one more should you need to. Now, you go to the show, you have all these, right? You have them evenly spaced. So now you've got, you can go from a 6 1/4 to a 7 1/4, 8 1/4, whatever. And someone comes along and they like the bracelet. Okay, so now you have this, right? Of course, these would be tight. You have that. And they like it, and but they want to wear it. They want to wear it on the second one. So you put in the second one, and then you can tell them, okay, well, you can take this one, and you can go back over the top of your button to lock it into place and use it as a lock if you want to. And then on the tail down here, of course, this would be tight. And then on the tail down here, you would have your little beads, so it would look nice, right? Or if they didn't want to do that, you would just say, that's fine, we'll just cut that off for you. We just won't even worry about it. Make sure it's the size you want it to be. Come down here and cut right here. And then you don't have to worry about any of that. So, that is like that. But since this one's for me, I'm just going to put little beads on it. And I'm going to finish it. Very pretty. There's a difference between doing an opening like you did and making a true loop. Yeah, I don't do loops. I just do overhand knots. Very pretty. Never tried leather before. Yeah, it's really easy. Then you just do overhand knot right here. And you say, how long do I want this to be? And you pull it tight, pull your beads down. I don't like to make these even. And then I take my little cutter and I leave a little bit by the knot and I cut at an angle. There we go. There's my little bracelet. Yeah. So this one is saying 6 right now, but it'll give way. And then it'll fit my wrist a little better. Once it starts to get wet and, you know, like gets warmed up on the skin and everything, and then it will, these knots will give way a little bit. That's just the way leather is. Right? So, see if I can get it in there right now. to go this way. I'm also not good at putting bracelets on myself. Come here, you. Oh yeah, I got it twisted though. I got him in there, but I got him twisted. Yeah, I just like to wear mine really tight, and so then I know that this is gonna, I know it's gonna give like a little bit, you know, once it starts to get warm and worn in, and I don't want it to give too much, so I made it pretty tight, but that's what it looks like. I got him on there twisted. So I think he's cute. Do you have these in your store? How is your heart situation today? What? Very pretty. Never tried leather before. One of our techs just called to say that it's nasty slick outside. Oh no. Do you have this in your store? I don't have any in my store right now, Janice. I don't think. Actually, that might not be true. I bet you have some in the... There's probably a few in the jewelry store. Please be careful when you're driving. Some leather after the last live, so I'll have to try it out. Yay! I haven't even gotten an appointment with the heating company yet. What are these people doing with the heating people? Yeah, so anyways, moral of this story is like, it doesn't take much, you know? You would make for your size, obviously. You could make for men. You could do doubles of these. You can wrap it around a few times. You can take the design and you can really make it into whatever you want it to be. You can use big buttons, little buttons, glass buttons, shank buttons, washers from the hardware store. All the seed beads one girl can handle. Bigger sizes, littler sizes, whatever. It's like a thing. It's a thing. It's the thing. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Once we get off here, I'll probably get him on the right way, and then I'll let him warm up, and I'll put water on him, and then he'll be good to go. My coffee's cold. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:07. I was just like, what are we doing? Kathy says she loves it. Not a problem, Mary. Sleep is good. It's gorgeous. I love the brown with the turquoise. Yeah, well, and see, that's the other thing, too, about the leather. We had some black leather, and you could use the black leather to your, to your own accord. Do more beading, do less beading. Do different colors, do the same colors. Do mixy colors, use your bead soup. Do it with, I don't know, all the things. Different colored jump rings, that's a big thing. Like copper colored jump rings and green look really good together. Bronze and pink look really good together. Use different, like round jump rings. Use twisted jump rings. Do whatever you gotta do. Do you have leather cord in your store? I think so. Let me look. Let's just take a look, shall we? Bead store. Leather and leather blanks. Yeah. So this is 1mm leather. So this is 1mm leather. This is not what I was using today. I was using 1.5. So I don't know that I would suggest using this 1mm leather for these bracelets. I would use at least a 1.5. Dun, dun, dun. Perhaps it got into stringing materials. Oh, okay. The leather cords are here. These are in cording materials. I don't know why they're not also in leather, but okay. This is is the 1.5 millimeters, so this is what I'm using. This darker red one is the exact one that I'm using. It's the same one. So these are those large, these are the really large rolls. You get 25 yards per roll. And so it basically breaks down to be like $1 a yard, or $1 for 3 feet. So that's what it breaks down to. But yeah, those are on there. I don't know why they're not in the other thing. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, I posted these this morning. I got those up there. We made those last week. Somebody was asking about them, so I put them up there. Bead store. And then it looks like Molly posted a bunch of new things. I love the oval jump rings. Yes, we do have oval jump rings online too. Pretty sure. I have all the findings. Shannon's working, part of her new thing is she's working on making me a reorder list. So there's 6 millimeter gold. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm sure they're on here somewhere. 8 millimeter stainless steel ovals. Those are 8s. The ones I were using were 6s. But anyway, yeah. Here's all the bronze ones. 5 millimeter stainless steel oval. That would work. These would work. They're not 6s, they're 5s, but they're stainless steel and they're ovals. So there you go. And here's some leather crimp ends in case you don't feel comfortable with the knots. These are the bright silver leather crimp ends where you just crimp the middle part. And then you can hook onto it. These are round. And these ones, I believe, are the size that you need for a 1.5. Will fit up to a 2 millimeter leather. So you could fit a 2 millimeter leather or a 1.5 in there. Multiple strands probably of the 1.5 if you squished it. So there's that. But yeah. Dun, dun, dun. We got stuff in the store. The girls have been posting pretty regular. Like, Shannon's been showing Molly how to do all the, like, different... Hello? Hello? I'm blurry now. Why am I blurry? I don't want to be blurry. There we go. Shannon's been showing Molly how to post like different things, like when there's different like options or sizes or whatever. And then she's also got to learn how to take the photos of like when there's different, why is this camera acting up? When there's different photos that need to be taken of like different sizes and things. So they're working on it. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I just wanted to show you the little bracelet. I hope you guys are having a lovely, spectacular, amazing Friday. I'm so glad that you were here. Oh, let me share the Facebook. If you have not been part of the Facebook and you want to show us what you're working on, I'll share the Facebook with you. Facebook. Need to look at the store again. I can't keep up. Yeah, we've been posting pretty regular in there, so that's good. We're trying to build up and keep some certain things stocked that we know people like, and I don't know, just different stuff. We've kind of been doing that, trying to do that since the beginning of the year, and then just with all this new change we have, like with the girls, and they're changing roles, and Molly's new, and I'm crazy, and, you know, things. But if you do want to share with us, I know a lot of you got your new FOCs. That was new too. The FOCs are new. A lot of people are getting them. From what I've heard, they all seem very happy with the new caliber of beads that are coming in the FOC. Now we did raise the price of the FOC $1, but as for those of you who are getting them, you can see that there's no lower caliber beads anymore. So there might be some, but that's mostly like Jesse James stuff, like acrylic-y stuff. As long as it's cute and usable, I'm like, okay. But if it's not, I'm like, no. So we do have those going on. I do have FOCs still posted on the website. I will say that those are going to be coming down. So I'll probably take them down on Saturday. So if you wanted another one for funsies or whatever, you might want to do that. Otherwise, they're going to come down for the month, and then they will not be back until next month. I just say that because sometimes people like to order multiples of them all the time. So if you want one, great. If not, great. It's going to come down on Saturday. But you can share in Facebook with us what you're working on today. I would love to see your organization. I would love to see your leather bracelets. I would love to see your all your things. And yeah, that's what we got going on today. I will be back Monday with the Claim It Live bead sale. I don't even remember what we're selling. I want to say some check glass and some crystals. More dragons. I want to say dragons. We have all the dragons. The dragons are the cutest. I love my FOC bag. Yay! Yeah, only 2 people did a review on it, but then, like I said, somebody messaged me and said they were having trouble doing a review. So I don't know if that was just a fluke. So if you have a minute, maybe review the new FOC if you got one and you like it and whatever. Options. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Okay, you too, Marianne. I'm going to bounce off here. I hope you guys all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. And I will see you on Monday for the Claim It Live bead sale doings. I love what I got, but I'm not sure how to use the skull. It has no holes, and I didn't want to put string or wire around it. We have faith that you will figure it out, Makisha. All right, guys. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday.